Social media is taking over our lives. Everywhere you look, someone is scrolling through their phone, taking a picture to upload, or talking about the latest picture one of the Kardashians has posted. The integration of social media into our everyday lives has reached an all-time high, and this is having detrimental consequences on the body image of the site users, especially young women. When scrolling through Instagram, it is hard to look at the pictures you see and not compare yourself and your own pictures to them. Everyone wants to post the coolest pictures, and it is a goal for many to become what is known as Instagram famous. The concept of fame solely on a social media site is a new one and would have never even been considered possible about 10 years ago. With these popular social media sites, all that is seen is one certain body type. They are all very thin, and this creates what is called the thin ideal in the media. The thin ideal has been around for hundreds of years, and social media has made it even worse. The pictures and posts that encourage this thin ideal are now seen by millions of people every day, and even every hour. With something close to 800 million active users, pictures that are posted on Instagram by the most famous and those with the most followers reach an unheard amount of people and leave impressions, some good but many bad. These bad impressions that are left happen because of the people viewing the pictures feeling bad about themselves and the way they look compared to them. The only pictures that are posted have to be perfect. Everything from the way their hair looks to the backdrop the picture is taken against. Everybody wants to look their best and have people envy them. The problem with this is that others viewing their profiles and their pictures only see the good parts and feel bad about themselves for not being perfect or for not having the life like they do. One of the biggest parts of social media that hurts the self-esteem and body image of young girls is the editing and manipulation of photos. Even the people that everyone thinks are perfect and have the perfect bodies Photoshop their pictures. This creates an unrealistic expectation for what you should look like and hurts the body image of the people that are most influenced, which are young girls that are still developing. These girls compare themselves to what they think is the ideal body, and those bodies are photoshopped and not even real. The accounts and people with the most followers are the worst offenders, which means that an insane amount of people view these photos and are affected. It is understandable to want to look your best in whatever you may post, but when it is having such terrible effects on people, there is a point where it becomes too much. The biggest effect that the tearing down of the self-esteem and body image has is the development of eating disorders. Even one of the most famous models on Instagram, Alexis Ren, who is envied by everyone, has admitted that she suffered from an eating disorder. It is the pressure from the culture and those sites to be perfect and to look a certain way that causes this to develop. If the person that everyone wishes they look like only looks like that because she has an eating disorder, it is no wonder that other people resort to that to look just like her. An impossible body expectation is set, and the girls feel that there is no other way for people to like you and to feel good about themselves. It becomes even more sad when these girls are trying to look like something and model themselves after pictures and bodies that are not real and that are photoshopped and edited. The majority of the population does not and possibly cannot look like that, yet they still strive for it. Social media is integrated completely in everyday life, and it is having unimaginable consequences. The want for perfection comes from seeing these people who are such big influencers, and in most cases, they are not perfect themselves. There needs to be a change. The biggest way that this can be changed is through body positivity. If there is an account or a person you follow that makes you feel bad about yourself and your body, it is as easy as unfollowing it or them. When we are not constantly seeing what society thinks we should look like, it becomes easier to love ourselves the way we are. We all need to spread positivity and be happy with ourselves. Body positivity accounts have become increasingly more common, and if you follow them instead, it could make all the difference in the world. It is as simple as pressing the follow button to feel better about yourself and to possibly make a difference in another's life.